Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mars-tered. Oh, bonus points just for the pun. Oh, yes. Yes. Red Faction Guerrilla probably, yeah, I'd say it just about sits inside my top 10 games of all time. It's an amazing, beautiful game. I've already done a full series on it, in fact, and now it's back. They've brought it back and they've remastered it and they've made it better. But John, I hear you cry. What have they actually changed? Well, they've basically done up the graphics. It looks a lot nicer now. They've redone the lights and the shade and the textures and all the rest of it. Basically, they've just given it a bit of a polish. But John, I hear you cry, a follow-up question. What have they done in terms of the gameplay? Absolutely nothing. As far as I can tell, they've changed nothing with the gameplay, and damn straight, because gameplay-wise, this was already pretty much a functionally perfect game. So, just in case you're new to Red Faction Guerrilla, we play as Alec Mason. Alec Mason is basically some form of terrifying nightmare god of destruction, who for some reason decided to try and disguise himself as a lowly mortal. And Red Faction Guerrilla is basically a game about how he destroys Mars using a sledgehammer. You see, you may notice there's a bit of a wall going on here, so you might be thinking, well, I've played a video game before, I'd better go and find, you know, a way around, a step ladder, maybe find myself a key in a side door. No! That's not how Alec Mason does things. Alec Mason just basically smashes his way through literally everything. Like, this game is getting on now, but the destructo physics in it are still just some of the finest in gaming. And it just all makes sense. Things just feel like they fall apart when they ought to. So once you destroy, there we go. So that just fell over to knock that down, but that bit was supported by this wall over here. And then if you just knock all of this down, everything feels right. It feels right and persistent and heavy. And that's what made this game so damn good as a destructo physics thing. Because the one thing it absolutely had to get right is, when you swing your hammer, it has to feel like you're hitting something. When you hit something, it has to feel like it's solid. And when it falls over, it's got to feel like there's some weight behind it. And everything about that was just perfect in this game. So, we've got to destroy ourselves a laboratory and a tower. And this isn't just for its own sake, by the way. This is for actually a very specific reason, which is the currency in this game that you need for everything, including all the fun toys, is basically scrap. And you get scrap by just whacking everything with a giant hammer. So therefore, destroying and bringing down buildings is the right way to go. You don't just have hammer, by the way. You've got other toys as well. So let's just quickly go over to... yeah, chargers. So you can lay down some chargers, and you've just got to figure out the right spots to actually put these things. So we'll just put one charge over there, one charge over there as well. Now that should be, hopefully, a fairly good, important supporting corner. So we'll just destroy that, and... oh... okay, pretty good. The floor fell out, but there are still some problems. Let's just quickly grab ourselves some scrap there. So, I want to bring down this whole massive thing. Yeah, just basically in one big swing if I can. So it looks to me like, if I actually go over to sledgehammer right now, I take a swing out of this. I can knock down this support beam. Come on, out you come. There you go, that support beam's down. Now, obviously, you know, buildings can collapse on you, but for the most part, the game was pretty generous about it. So even if you did get buried, it didn't actually kill you in one go. So, what else is actually supporting the main structure right now? Possibly this over here is. Just need to knock this down. Sometimes it took a few hammer blows. Right. Now, some more corners. So if I just get myself now a charge over this corner and a charge over here, I'm kind of hoping I can bring down... yeah, if I put that right in the middle, kind of hoping I can bring it down. Come on. Explode. Oh, it's starting to fall apart. It's cracking at the top. Let's just put a few on the outside over here. Destroy them. Oh, nice. Nice. Are those even supporting anything? Oh, rumble pack's going off. The building is barely holding together right now. And just the creaking and the dust and the rumble pack as the building's just vaguely... I should not be running where I'm running right now, but screw it, I'm just going to go and collect the scrap. Hooray for scrap. Yeah, often just going inside to lay charges inside was a good idea. And when I say a good idea, I mean a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right. Bring down these two. This should be a good spot. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, game. Give me the big... Oh. Debris sent flying. Not quite. Just a little bit more. Hang on. If I actually... if I just toss a couple up here and actually break this bit off, that should be enough. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. This is one of the greatest games ever made. I'm sure you agree by now. I'd also like to suggest that no game has ever been a better badasses don't look at explosion simulator. Oh yeah. Oh flippin' yeah. Now you may notice I've just actually reset the map. I have indeed, because I can't help but notice there's an alternative solution to this little training area, which is, yeah, the game wants me to take out two things. It wants me to take out that there lab and that there tower that I can't help but notice is located very, very close by to the lab. Is quite tall and yeah, I think you see where I'm going with this one. So all I need to do is bring down her onto this. And that will be the glorious, most sexy thing imaginable. So to do that, obviously, we're just going to have to follow standard lumberjack principles. We just need to... No, not that. Just knock out the supports on this side. And now just start bringing her down. Just need to, yeah, weaken all the supports over here. You guys have a vertical swing as well if you want to do kind of precision work. By the way, the game was really open in terms of the control scheme. Like, there was nothing to stop you jumping and swinging in mid-air. So if you want to do, like, precision hits, vertically or horizontally, game was totally up for that. The controls were just beautiful. So, right, so get rid of all of this. Another hit there. That has got to be... It's got to be getting close. Just want to make sure it falls the right way when it falls. So we just need to knock out this as well. And then a little bit more over here. I'm just trimming out the supports. And obviously want to make sure it doesn't collapse on me, because that could be bad. And yeah, when it does fall over, there's got to be some left at the side here. So probably it's time to go over to control detonation with the actual charges at this point. So if I was to put... one charge right there, and one charge right there. Okay. Come on, game. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, 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 oh! Okay. I'll admit, it was a glance. It was a glancing blow. But just, I love this game. I'm actually in romantic and possibly also sexual love with this game. I think my brother wants to tell me something about the plot, something, Red Faction, something. No, you know what? I think I'm happy standing right here, actually, and... You see that? The building just rolled into me and I just stopped it. This man is not immortal, okay? So, my brother, I had a brother, by the way, he's dead now. Would you believe the monsters who run Mars killed him? So now I'm running with the rebels who want to free Mars, so that's nice. And the first thing they want to do is let me buy some upgrades, because this is what that scrap that you get for smashing everything does. So things like being able to actually place more remote chargers, carry more remote chargers, may be very useful. New weapon, or yeah, this is a good one. So while you're in a vehicle, picking up salvage, you don't actually have to get out of your vehicle to pick that up. That is almost certainly a good idea. The Red Faction, by the way, has absolutely no problem with you actually, you know, trashing their base. They don't even care. Sometimes they'll get scared and run away if you do it close enough by to them, but for the most part, they're just happy to just, you know, let you get on with it, really. I mean, you know, they've got... Sorry, did I just accidentally hit you a little bit? I might have done, I'm not sure. To be honest, you know, they've got Thor on their side, so they're pretty happy to just overlook it if he occasionally goes on a bit of a rampage. This, by the way, is like 5-10 minutes into the game. You can rush that first section, so 5 minutes in, and we're here. And while there is actually a mission I can do, I can also just completely ignore it. The game doesn't have much in the way of invisible walls floating around. There's nothing to stop you just hopping in a truck and immediately just going and doing whatever the hell you feel like doing. So you know what? I've decided I'm just going to go and find my own fun. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that just needs to be done around the map that genuinely helps you progress as much as the story missions do. Would you believe, and this is something the devs did a lot and it's just marvellous, they've gone and put a building right next to a smokestack. Who would be so careless as to do that? I better be extra careful to make sure I don't accidentally knock this smokestack directly over onto this building. Ah, yes, this is looking excellent, isn't it? I've just got to try and take this out correctly. Oh, here's another fun thing, by the way. If you see a pipe, it's always a real pipe. So, for example, if I just want to actually, like, you know, have a quick escape, then running into a pipe and using that to basically just run away from the enemy is a really, really good strategy. This game was just beautifully put together. Hello, sorry, I see you over there. Yes, I'll come round and merge you in a second. Just give me a minute. Right, so the enemy have decided to actually start sending in some reinforcements at this point. Okay, better get on with this in that case. So, first things first, probably want to be getting rid of this nice little protective concrete covering. So we'll just quickly blow that up. And then we've got, oh, yes, 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 yes! Oh yeah, that took a good swipe out of the building right there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, that's one building that's just been destroyed. Probably dropped a fair bit of scrap as well. I probably want to be getting out of here, by the way, because so far I've not actually got any good weapons, and I can't help but notice that, yeah, there's a few enemies. So I'll just be taking the car they presumably arrived in. That will do. No, other way, other way, other way. Spin her around, spin her around, spin her around, spin her around, spin her around. Crash through this, because everything's destructible, and now we just take that in this direction. Here we go, EDF assault, so I just need to help with all of this. Don't you worry, it'll all be fine. So sooner or later, some EDF will be coming in. Ah, they've already arrived. Right, so how about we just actually start throwing some explosives at all of them. So, boom, and boom. You can actually just stick explosives directly onto them, by the way. That's 100% fine. Oh, I'm a little bit on the weak side, though. Yeah, you are a bit flimsy. You can't take actual bullets directly. But you do have regenerating health, which is good. I'm just going to toss some explosives over the top here. That should do some good work. Is that about right? That's broadly right. I think also some of these guys are trying to just escape. So I'm just going to blow up this truck, because that will actually do some beautiful work there. I killed a colonist, though. That's less good. So if I just actually take out your... Excuse me. No. No. Bye. Right, I should probably fall back at this point. So right now, things are going okay for the guerrillas, but I need to actually back off here. Yeah, the guerrillas are doing all right by themselves. So now we just... Oh, there's reinforcements showing up. Slightly inefficiently, it must be said. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. There's some coming up here. The pistol is actually surprisingly good, by the way. The pistol is almost suspiciously good. Oh, you're in a fixed gun emplacement or something, are you? Let's just quickly blow up your car if we can. There we go. That's done some good work there. So the EDF are currently in a lot of trouble. I see one guy in a gun emplacement up there, but he's already been taken care of. And then Amy mode to help take you down. Job done. And that gets rid of some of the EDF's control of the local area. And, I believe, drops a bunch of scrap too. So I'm pretty happy with this situation. Basically, bothering to go and do that gets me a bunch of good, nice, convenient scrap. And now I've got this lovely, fast EDF vehicle I've just literally stolen off their own kill team. Probably jump out of this at this point. There we flipping go. Okay, I should have jumped out slightly sooner. But I did destroy some property. Not that that actually matters, by the way. If you die, you keep all of your scrap. You just get sent back to the nearest safe house. The damage you've done still stands, and the only penalty whatsoever is a very slight loss of morale, which you can then get straight back up again by just murdering some EDF soldiers. And while it wasn't exactly the best thing in the game, the gunplay was actually pretty decent as well, all things considered. So if we just kind of get ourselves out a gun and do a quick bit of shooting. Yeah, the enemies were generally pretty bad at noticing they were being flanked. Like, these guys are particularly bad at noticing that fact. So we've got ourselves a good killing spree there. That's worth a bunch of morale. And I'm guessing... Oh, I remember this mission. This mission's fun.
The EDF will send reinforcements. Want to crack jokes or get ready for them?
I want to get ready for the reinforcements because it means I can actually lay out a nice bit of... Wait, who's that guy? Excuse me! Are you part of the Red Faction? Because I admit you're doing a good job smashing the hell out of stuff. Whoever that guy was, he just accidentally exploded some EDF property. So, well done, you big damn hero. And speaking of EDF property, some convenient, nice, easy to explode gas tanks. That just makes me feel better about life. So, I've got 1 minute to go setting up an ambush. And would you believe there's some nice explosive canisters right here. So sure, you know, the easy way to do that is just to, okay, I'll just lay some explosives on the bridge. But I've got a better plan, which is, if I can, I'm just going to get these explosive canisters down, because they are, you know, explosive, as the name would imply. So no, stop now. Stop now. You good? Yes, you are. So we'll just have one of them, and no. There we go. Right, they're arriving now. And the moment they do arrive, I think we'll be in excellent shape. Because now, in position, you say. I'll get into a nice position. So now I just need to kill the EDF that are on their way. This is marvellous. By the way, you don't actually need to be holding the thing to detonate. You can detonate at any time. So, boom! And I'd say that'll... Okay, that didn't do as much as I was hoping for. To be honest, I may have been a bit premature on the detonator there, but that's fine. I think I did do some damage to you too. And we should have started killing spree momentarily. Surely we've got to be doing that now. Get you down, get you down. I might be about to die, actually. I may have fluffed this. Oh, I've really fluffed this. Get the pistol out, get the pistol out, get the pistol out. Get into cover, get into cover, get into cover, get into cover, get into cover. Sam, would you like to help with this? Please help. And the guerrillas are joining in because the morale is nice and high. I don't have an actual assault rifle right now, but I've got the pistol, which will basically just one-shot anything. So not really a massive problem. Where are the enemy? Right, loop around the outside here. Wherever this person is, I should now have high ground over them. And they are... Ah! Hello, it's you on the gun. Job flipping done. That would have been much easier if I got my timing correct. And yeah, doing missions gets you scrap, and the higher morale is, the more scrap you get as well. So kind of the optimal way to play the game is to actually get morale up to 100 before you do a single mission. But you know what? It's a game about blowing stuff up. Maybe we don't need to min-max. Now, the next thing on the list before we can clear out this first world and open the map in proper and get to the next big area is, it's basically saying just reduce the control. So, you know, doing stuff just reduces control on the left there. Currently at 76. But the lovely thing is the game basically had no particular, you know, preference for how you did it. If you wanted to, you could just, you know, go around, explore, find whatever you want. Anything that's marked in your minimap in red is officially some form of EDF property, so you can just blow that up, and that's worth a healthy amount of scrap. And generally, if there were no witnesses, the EDF wouldn't even mind. So if you wanted to just, you know, do things quiet and careful, that was 100% fine. There were also just challenge modes that basically just said blow stuff up under interesting circumstances, because of course there were. So in this case, the game says take down this here building in only 3 minutes with only a pistol. But it's left some of these little tanks around, and these little tanks are quite useful for obviously providing some interesting little ad hoc explosives. So we can do a fair bit of damage to this building nice and quickly. There we go, that's a well-placed one right there. And that will do some excellent work. This tower is already on the way out. I think there were like medals for how well you did on this one, so just toss that in there as well. That's gonna do some good work. This should be down before, yeah, easily before 1 minute. I imagine it's got to be down with 2 minutes spare for like the gold ranking or whatever. Just toss that over there. That one's pretty well placed. That's gotta be, excuse me, would you like to collapse at some point? Because I'm beginning to doubt whether you could possibly still be standing. Oh, that seems about right. Sorry, you saying that's not actually blown up? That's blown up. Good. And that just gives you an extra pile of scrap. Because why shouldn't it? And would you believe, just round the corner, there's a chance to put my newfound knowledge into practice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's apparently not... That's not fallen over yet. Are you sure you're... Uh-oh. Right, over this way, over this way, over this way. Okay, that's good. That is good. Did I just destroy the bridge that I kind of needed to... I just destroyed the only bridge over there. I wanted to get over there. That was important. Right, just take a run at it. Take a run at it. I might be able to make it to... Mars gravity, go! Mars gravity success! So I've been around and done some good exploding of some stuff, but let's take a quick little submission. Need to go and rescue some hostages. So that means this time, before you actually throw any explosives anywhere, check you know where the explosives are actually being thrown. Now, hostages somewhere in this. Ah, this is the area we actually just trashed a minute ago. Marvellous. So we're back here, but this time there's going to be some new guards to take care of, presumably. I'm going to start with the pistol, just because the pistol is, yeah, the pistol's actually surprisingly powerful. And I see the people who are guarding them too. So if we just basically take you down with a nice little headshot or two. I want to say headshot or two. That was arguably more than a couple of headshots. Just quickly take you... Okay, okay, apparently I'm out of ammo. I probably should have gone back to an ammo store before beginning hostage rescue. But if you do actually get your shots correct... Yeah, a couple of headshots will actually do pretty nicely. Minimap's very useful as well, of course. Only one standing at the minute. Best stay with the pistol while I've actually got enemies still... Yep, excuse me. Now, slight problem. I don't have any way of... Oh, well, there's you. Well, that's fine, but where's the other one? Yeah, that's number one. Hang on, you just stay down here and, like, hold them off if they come for me. But, like, I'm just going to go and rescue the others. Marvellous. There's the hostages. So they need to be... Excuse me. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Right. So now I need to get them somewhere safe. Problem is, I'm going to guess these guys are going to send reinforcements. So I'm going to try and get back to my trucks. I know I'll have to truck around here by the road somewhere. I see no sign of trouble yet, which is marvellously good news. So around here, to get these guys back to safety. There's a... Uh-oh. Yeah, I see the problem. I see the problem there, right in front of my truck. Question is... Oh! Well, on the plus side, everyone's decided to run over that truck. Is this... Oh, no, this is just how they ride. Fine. Right, girls, hop in. We're going for a ride. So, get in there. Can you not fit in? Is that just a two... That's a two-seater. Right, well, that's fine. We'll take the bloody truck then. Everybody in. I hope you're not going to be fussy about getting in the back. There you go. I'm going to guess we're going to have reinforcements. Just gently tapping into something just caused a massive explosion of things just to go nuts. Physics was ludicrously exaggerated, which is fine because gravity is lower on Mars, I think, anyway. It's definitely on the moon, so it probably is on Mars as well. That logically makes sense to me. So, yes, everything's fine and everything was ludicrous. And, sorry, excuse me, get your stupid truck out of the way. I'm rescuing hostages. One of them just jumped out. Why did you just jump out? We're literally being fired on. Just stay in the truck. Why? Why would you have done that? Oh, bloody hell. Do I need to go and rescue the... Why did you jump out? So, I've been gathering a bit of salvage, so I think I deserve a splurge. Remote charge laying 3 at the same time. I'll take the arc welder instead, because the arc welder's kind of hilarious, and I'll also lay 4 charges. So, just a bit more destruction to do to unlock the final mission of the area. High importance targets, you say? Ooh, key to the EDF presence. Yeah, some stuff you just find by exploring, so you don't just get everything for free. Okay, well, let's just quickly hop out here. Everything's calm for the time being. Now, what's this about a high importance Oh, Control 80. Okay, so if I was just to take out this here processing plant, that would apparently be marvellously good news. A processing plant that you seem to have decided to actually, yeah, set down, by the looks of it, right by the 2 smokestacks that you also need me to take down. Okay, this time it's going to be made to work. By the way, I've got an arc welder now. So the arc welder is basically just hilarious and is an amazing way of taking out enemy soldiers. It's basically just an anti-infantry weapon. So that will just basically destroy you. You need to be a little bit careful, of course, because it's not the longest range in the world. What is the range on it? Yeah, the range on it's not spectacular. But I think it can actually, once it's locked on, actually hit through walls, which is just quite frankly hilarious. And excuse me, EDF. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just flippin' lovely, though. That's just so sexy. Oh, but there's one over there up top. So that is what I've brought my pistol for sniping. So 1 headshot for you. And then I saw you up there, and then you're a bad guy, right? I really hope that was a bad guy. If it wasn't, that's a concern. Right, anyone else around here? Because if they are, I'm just going to arc them. Fine, looks like we're in good shape. So this is now a high priority target that needs to be taken out. So I think we know what we're doing now. Try and lay out these things, yeah, if I can do, symmetrically. Because if they're symmetrical, that would logically... Oh. Yeah. You know what? I think that worked pretty well. So that's already down to 20% health. Now I just need to bring down the other one. So a couple of things in there. Reinforcements will be showing up momentarily. And the processing thing is destroyed. Okay, that one fell over the wrong way. In fact, it might be... Ooh, held together. Sometimes they just hold together, which is good. Well, I think this place is pretty much dead. I think if I just toss a couple more things over here... Shame I couldn't land the second smokestack, but yeah, sometimes, because the physics were so massive and bizarro, it was quite frankly... Oh, there we flipping go. That has just been taken care of, and that means we can just get the hell out of here. No, just escape, escape. And now it's time to go and do the liberation mission. See, the final mission of this area isn't actually on land, it's in a car. And all you've got to do is basically drive around, destroying all of these here towers. You're heavily armoured, much more so than usual, but you know, bizarro physics is in effect here. So sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on, and you will be chased down by everybody. So you've got to be careful, because if you stop for even a minute, all of the cars that have started spawning in will come and get you. So we'll just get this guy, and this is probably bad right here. I'm probably going to be swarmed any flipping second now. Actually, this is going okay so far. What I want to do, though, I think if I recall correctly, is you want to get this one, and then loop round to the right. Oh, don't fall over. Oh, yeah, they're going to start doing some defensive driving at some point. So I need to get over here. And we're up to 5 of the 12 sensors destroyed. Now I'm being fired on pretty badly by a big thing. I need to do a turn around here. And I think you can do a jump up top. I don't know if you need to do a jump up top. I've got about... Oh, blimey, that was effective. Well done, that was pretty good. That was pretty good right there. That one just went down, right? Yeah, I think I need to actually get my speed up for this last one, though. Otherwise, I can't... There's one. Oh, no, it's the other way. It's the other way. I need to loop round here. Okay, so yeah, if I now loop round to the left, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can do this one first time, quite frankly, I'll be at... Wait, which way am I going right now? Am I going the... Okay, I am going vaguely the right way. This one is... Okay, fine. Yeah, this map should do fine. Okay, so if I just go around this way, it should be fine. But yeah, they're going to start swarming you. I'm down to half health, 2/3 of them down. First time I tried this, it took me bloody forever. But it's just so different, and that's what this game was amazing at. It just basically said constantly, hey, here's a completely new thing you haven't seen before. Here's a new ridiculous weapon. Here's a level design that's totally randomly different. Here's a weapon that completely changes the game. It's... Oh, no, there's one over there. There's one over there. Yeah, there's one over here. There's one over here that I need to get my hands on. That's down. This is just a diversion, by the way. What I'm doing right now is supposed to be a diversion while the real Red Faction just evacuates or moves a convoy or something. So this is just the most fun diversion ever. Now, where's the next one? There's 2 more, and I seem to have got a bit of clean air around me. There's one. That's absolutely great. And this is probably going to throw my angle off. No, it won't. Just... Oh, no, don't fall over. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Get back up. Get back up on your feet. Get back up on your feet. And one more. One more. This should be... No, did you just miss? No! Objective complete, objective complete, objective complete. Just go. Just go, just run. I'm not sure if that's the end. That's the end. Whew. And with morale at 84, I get a ton of bonus salvage too. Nice. And with that, the map starts to unlock and the next area opens up. Dust. Which you can see is, yeah, this was just a tiny little baby's first training area right here. Dust, meanwhile, is a lot flipping bigger. Oh, and on my way into Dust, I just got a courier mission. These are fun. So I happen to actually be in a really fast car. Don't ask what happened to the old truck. It wasn't great. But yeah, nice fast car is perfect for tracking down the couriers. So where exactly is this here courier that needs to be tracked down? Get out of the way, please. I just need to find a courier. I see him, I see him, I see him. Problem is, he's in a nice big truck. So really, this thing's a bit light for any of that. So I now need to follow the courier to his destination. So just stop him before he delivers it. Once courier is dead, collect the data. Right, so if I can, I'd like to just gently just nudge him into some nice bits and pieces. Excuse me, where are you even trying to go? Are you going down into the quarry right now? Can I possibly just, if I were fast enough, hang on, if I could just block him. If I could just block him for a second, I might be able to actually, yeah, get him to hit a wall. Get him to the wall, and, excuse me, I'm busy chasing down a thing. Problem is, I'm in a really flimsy vehicle right now, so that doesn't exactly work in my favour. So would you like to just, yeah, just hit something? If you just like to hit something at some point, that'd be marvellous. Come on. Come on, crash. Oh, there we go. That's it. Crash, 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 crash into some rocks, crash into something, crash into anything, to be honest. Oh, he seems to have stopped for the time being. That works for me. That works for me. And we'll just blow that up. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. No! I think he's pretty dead. Right, so I've got the data. Uh-oh, no, I need to make an escape. Make an escape, make an escape. Go, make an escape. Just make your own escape route. There we go. Right, I need a car. No, I need that car. Please come back. I need your car. Also, there's an important building there, but I'm just abandoning that. Oh, God, why is there never any traffic when you need traffic? This'll do the job. Excuse me, I'm Alec Mason. I'm a god in human form, and I need your vehicle. Also, yeah, the arc cannon is officially hilarious. And I've lost the wanted level. And there's a thing. Now, what do I actually get for that, by the way? -20, 5 guerrilla actions, meaning I get... Ah, yes, just doing stuff. Just basically unlocks weapons and things for you, which is marvellous, and I think I know where I am right now. Screw you, by the way! Ah, good. That just gets me a bunch of morale as well. And I'm pretty sure the base is up here, so I'll immediately lose my yellow wanted level. And there is the dust base. Very, very nice indeed. Sorry! Plus, upgrades just become available as well, so if you love the Arc Welder, you can just actually improve that. So, 3 arcs for the Arc Welder, killing 3 enemies at once. Honestly, I love the Arc Welder. The Arc Welder is hilarious. But for the time being, probably some basic armor. There we go. Some basic armor that I've just sewn directly into my jacket. Excuse me, don't fire while I'm on the bloody range. Probably shouldn't run into their range. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think you get the point. This here is Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered. It's just Red Faction Guerrilla, but a bit prettier. They've improved the lighting. They've improved the shadows. It runs at higher resolutions. The textures look a lot better. Generally, just Red Faction Guerrilla, which was already one of the best games ever made, but prettier. I'm not going to complain. That's exactly what I wanted. If they changed a single bit of the gameplay, I'd be complaining right now. No, this is marvellous. If you own the original, and you've already played it to death, then at that point, I don't know. I personally think this is an excellent sort of thing. But if you've already played the original, you're not going to find much here, but the same thing, just a little bit prettier. So, make your own minds up about that. I flippin' love it. We shall see. I'm tempted to see this return in some form or another. So, keep your eyes out for that. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been the just utterly wonderful Red Faction Guerrilla. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. There we... Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.